semi-popular objection.wall YouTuber Vito's OL Studio has recently been called out for his disgusting actions, and today I'd like to cover the allegations against him, as well as debunk his god-awful response. If you do not know who Vito is, he is an Italian YouTuber who posts objection.wall content, and he mischaracterizes almost everyone. Now that you know who he is, let's get into exposing him. But before we begin, however, this video is not meant for cyberbullying, hate, or harassment, as I do not condone any of that. The first thing I would like to cover is his racist, homophobic, and overall strange comments. Do pause the video if you want to read every single one. So yeah, as you can see, while a lot of Vito's comments can be considered as jokes, that still doesn't excuse him literally changing his name to the F word and then saying gay is wrong, among other things. Next, I would like to talk about my biggest fucking issue with Vito. The fact that he sent uncensored Athena Sykes porn to a minor by the name of May. Oh, and he didn't only send it once, you see. He sent it 3 separate times. While he himself was and still is 18, I wouldn't classify him as a straight up fucking pedophile. However, sending porn to a minor when you yourself are an adult legally makes you a sex offender under Italian law. Now, I would like to talk about Vito's responses to the situation, which were terrible in many ways. Firstly, he both misaged and misgendered May. He called her a 17-year-old trans boy when she is in fact a 16-year-old girl. He would also falsely accuse me of doxing him, saying I supposedly leaked his face, when 1, I had no involvement in his face being shown, and 2, he had already posted his face publicly. He also said that this was supposed to be a silly thing in DMs, even though, again, according to Italian law, this makes you a sex offender. Vito would later delete his response, only showing that he isn't actually sorry, and he removed the part where he falsely accused me of doxing him. He also misgendered the victim and got her age wrong again, and had to correct it. Which, if you need to correct your apology multiple fucking times, then it's only proof that you half-assed it and you're trying to make yourself look better. Vito made a third community post where he announced he would be taking a 3-month break, and he finally decided to say that myself, May, and the entirety of Zazzy Twitter is in fact innocent. However, before he did this, he was caught trying to get May to tell me not to make this very video, proving that he's either scared as hell or he's simply trying to silence others. However, I am glad that Vito has finally decided to take a break. Whether he keeps his word or not is up for him to decide. However, this comment by Edgeworth really describes my thoughts. I'm sorry, but it took you 3 posts to get this right. The first 2 were you victim blaming and making false accusations, And you expect me to believe that this time you really mean it? Sure, I'll be fine if you actually do better yourself, but I'll believe it when I see it. Alright, now that I'm done with Vito, I would also want to talk about a user by the name of Test Account, who has been harassing both me and my friend Gentleman relentlessly for basically zero reason. He has threatened to swat me in what I can only assume is an attempt to make me give up. However, this is an empty threat, as that would require him to actually get my personal information, even though he himself has tried to call me out for supposedly doxing Vito, which has already been proven to be untrue. He has also said that the world would be a better place without me, and that I should have been successful in taking my own life earlier this month. I do not know who this guy is. Vito doesn't know who this guy is. He just popped out of nowhere. There is a very specific individual who I do believe is the most likely suspect of being this guy. However, I'm not going to say his name, as I do not wish to spread false information. However, if you're going to go ahead and say all of these things, then get on your main account, you fucking pussy. In conclusion, Vito should stay far away from the Ace Attorney community, as his actions can't simply be forgiven, especially when the apology itself doesn't even feel genuine. The fact that he will likely still have defenders after this video genuinely concerns me. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and join the Discord server. Goodbye, gang.